I feel like we are books. We have the prologue, which is us before. I feel like we have the chapters, which go on, and the pages of those chapters are years and years and years. And then we have the epilogue. The epilogue is us after. I started to clean up in 1996. I was heavily into drugs. Anything to make myself feel good. Anything to not be comfortable with who I was, to make a false reality. And when I woke up from that false reality, it dawned on me what I did. And when it dawned on me what I did, I thought about it. And I remember my mother coming to see me. And I remember my mother and my father and my friends being at trial. And I remember the look on their faces and the hurt. And then I remember looking over and seeing the victim's family. And I was a smug, careless, disgusting individual, callous, didn't care about nobody but myself. And when I saw that, as time went on and I saw who I was to who I was finally becoming, and I decided that that's not who I am. That's not who my mother raised. That's not who my father raised. I want people to know that I am persistent and determined to not be defined by my worst decisions and my worst choices. I want to be known for perseverance and redemption. I want to show the world, myself continuously, my family, my friends, you guys, Cooney Law School, all the advocates that fight for me, CBS News, everybody that's ever cared about me, I want to show them that they care for a reason. I never thought I was good enough to be a father. And I had my daughter, Grace, she was conceived on an FRP while I was in prison. She loves me. She makes me this thing here, like this is amazing. Roses are red, violets are blue. I am strong, but you are too. And it has a picture of grown up her with muscles, and it has a picture of me with muscles. And it's always like the cutest thing ever. It's hard to be a dad from here.
He's a great son, brother, father, uncle. He's done 27 years and he's turned his life around. And he is a good role model to have Clemency.
There's not a day goes by that we are all not haunted by what happened. And there are no words to express how we feel.
I don't feel like that person was him. I feel like that person was what he was using at the time. And, being an addict, it was not the same. So to know that people can change and that he's got really good in him. He's got a lot of good in the world to do still, and he hasn't been given that opportunity. But if given it, I think he's going to make us all really proud.
For what he does and the community he's in every single day, to see the brighter side of incarceration, if indeed that's the case. But he absolutely is not the scenario you see and read every single day.
I mentor children in the youth assistance program, which is humongous. Who would thought they would let their kids listen to me?
He tells me that every child that he works with at the youth assistance program and every person who comes into his AA and NA class, that he honors Mr. Casero and his memory by shining wisdom on them about what he's learned and what you need to do to be better yourself.
My greatest triumph that I've ever had in prison was stopping a young kid from killing himself. And to me, even though I've gotten degrees and I've seen my mother smile, I saved a life. And every day I try to save a life in here. I powerlift. I broke so many squat records and deadlift records and bench records and total records, and I've trained people to break records. If you look in the New York State record books, 5 people that I trained have records. I enjoy helping people get strong mentally, physically, emotionally. I know what I did can never be taken back. I'm sorry. My mom did raise me that way. An addiction got the best of me. And nothing I can say and nothing I can do can bring back your son. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.